Hello, friends. Welcome to Reiki Transformation. My name is Sharon. Namaste. My spirit honors yours. The last full moon of the year, which will be tonight, December 15th, is called the Long Night Moon. It is the last full moon before the solstice, which is the longest night, and will be on December 21st. This year, it is also what is called the lunar standstill, an event that only happens every 18 and a half years. The significance of this is that the moon rises and sets at its northernmost point in its cycle. It is said that many of the major stone circles, such as Stonehenge, were built specifically to track this event. It had significance of many types for ancient peoples. Some Wiccan, pagan, and Druid groups will have special ceremonies. And I think it would be a lovely idea to spend a few moments outside, weather permitting, with the moon, to pay homage to this special occurrence. If it's too cold where you are to go outside, sit inside by a window where you can observe the moon as it rises. When you have decided where you would like to spend these next few minutes, settle in and get comfortable. The Reiki energy that will come through my hands as I place them on your shoulders will be greatly enhanced by the added energetic field of this moon. People who use crystals as part of their spiritual practice will often cleanse and re-energize their crystals in moonlight. And this present occasion, with what I think of as the enhanced energetic field of the moon, would be the perfect time to do that if you wish. Stand or sit quietly for a few moments in the glorious golden light of the moon. Take a few deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. As I breathe in, I feel the renewing spirit of the moonlight. As I breathe out, I let go of the old that no longer serves me. In, renewal. Out, let go. In, renewal. Out, let go. In, renewal. Out, let go. We can look at this final moon of the year and of this lunar cycle as a time to look back over our life for the past 18 and a half years and remember its events of significance. Let's take a moment to honor these years. They have brought us to where we are in this present moment. They will also spur us forward into our next 18 and a half year cycle, which some of us, including myself, will probably not see to completion. These past years have brought many changes into all our lives, some of them beneficial and some of them challenging. But life doesn't stand still, and we can learn from what happens in it to become more flexible and to more easily try to go with the flow. The last lunar standstill would have been in 2006. This may seem like a very long time ago. Perhaps some events of that time will come to mind, and a general reflection on your life since 2006 and its many significant events is an appropriate way to honor this event. Think of a few changes that have occurred in your life that have been beneficial to you. I'm sure there have been other things that have brought sadness and possibly even distress. But I always like to focus on the positive. And that is what I encourage you to do as well. I believe we create more of what we spend our time focused on. So staying focused on the present will create more positivity in our life. Many people that were with us on earth then are no longer with us now. Let us take a few moments to honor the memory of those people who have made their transition during this period. We can acknowledge their contributions and say thank you to them for the many ways they enhanced our life. Many others will have passed through our lives in this time. Let us take a moment also to send a healing blessing to those people who are no longer in our lives for other reasons. A choice was made at some point along the way to go our separate ways, either by their choice or ours. This is just another part of life. You can spend more time on this reflection in the days ahead if you wish. Just for today, let's focus now on the present. Mindfulness, living in this present moment, helps to keep us grounded. It keeps us stable. Let's take a moment to be grateful for the many blessings in our present life. Jotting down these things on a gratitude list is always a valuable and ongoing way to keep in touch with the present. Or we can just say thank you as we think of things in the next few hours and days. And finally, let's take a few moments of quiet reflection to think about our possible next steps in life. Are there any things you would like to do in the coming year? Or do you just want to go with the flow? Nothing is right or wrong. Looking ahead to the possibilities can be a valuable way to create a framework for the coming year. Or the framework can simply be no framework at all, just responding as things arise each day. The busy mind likes to have things to think about. If we give it a project to help us make our lives a little more fulfilling, it may not need to take us places we don't really want to go. Let your heart and mind work on these things in the next few days and the coming days ahead. If you come up with some ideas, you will really have something to look forward to in the coming year. Blessed be. Namaste.